Hi Pixies and welcome back to my channel. I'm Minxie and today is the Luna Rose Island tour video. I cannot believe I am done. I finished not even 2 days early. What 3, 4? The point is I finished early and I am completely shocked that I finished early, but I am so freaking proud of myself that like this challenge was actually so rewarding, and I'm happy that I managed to stick to it mostly. Even though I did miss 2 days, I still managed to stick to it and I've had a lot of fun building on it, and I can't wait to do another challenge like this. I think it would be a lot of fun to do another one next year, but we have to move on and I'm ready to start my winter island. So let's just go ahead and get into it. We're gonna start with a map as usual. Oops, that's not the map. We're gonna start with the map as usual, and we are starting with me, obviously. And then we have Sherb, Penelope, Rosie, Meringue, Mary, Chelsea, Stitches, Lucy, Francine, and Chrissy. Those are the babies on my island. And if you want to follow along with me on your own Switch to check out my DA, the DA is at the bottom of the screen. And I think the map actually looks really cute. I'm kind of wishing that I used a little bit more in-game pathing for this island, but it's fine. It's fine. I also didn't waterscape nearly as much as I thought I was going to on this island, which is also fine because the builds I built were quite large. So that's fine. So here is the actual entrance. You guys will remember this, the very first build I did on the island, and I think it just turned out so gorgeous. And I am completely and totally happy with the way it looks. And I'm happy that I went with this time of day and not the early morning time, even though the island looks beautiful in 5 a.m. It really does. But I think that this lighting just complements the island on such a better scale. So over across this bridge here on the right in front of the resident services, I left some presents for you guys. It's one of those jack robes, the jack head, and like cat, it's like a cat like mask or something, and then a mage hat. I think I can't remember exactly what it was that I left you guys, but there are prezzies here and a cherry blossom umbrella if you don't want to wear any of those things. And back here is the community garden right behind the resident services, and I think this area was super cute, just super cute. And then here's a space that I kind of just forgot about on the back section there, but it's fine. It's fine. In the actual DA, that will be gone. I'm going to clean that area up a bit. But I just wanted to show you guys the space back there, and we're going to continue on to the right of the island, past all of these lovely little spooky items that I absolutely adore, and we're gonna head up on to the land bridge here. So this area I remember being really difficult for me because I really hated the I really hated the spooky items at the beginning of this island, but thankfully I had friends in chat remind me that I can just change the color, and yeah, so that's what I did. And when you go through the land bridge, ignoring the hideous CJ in the way, this is the lollipop pond, which I also wanted to adjust and never got around to it, to be perfectly honest, but that's totally fine. Like I don't mind even a little bit for that, so that's nice. So it was supposed to be a lollipop pond. You can't really tell, but I still think it looks really nice with the glowing items on it and everything. So I'm just gonna leave it be. And here is the lovely carnival area. CJ, get the heck out of the way. Oh my god. So this is the lovely carnival area, and I just really like how everything turned out over here. There's a Ferris wheel on the back cliff right there, and cotton candy, and another friendly little Ferris wheel over here. This just I don't know what it is about this area, but it just is so fun. A little bit spooky, but not too much, you know? And again, CJ is in the freaking way. And Penelope. What? Oh my god, my villagers are just being really inconvenient today. But hopefully they won't be so inconvenient during the during your actual DA tour. So we're just gonna go the long way because Penelope and Mary decided to talk right in the middle of the path. Why do the villagers do that? So over here is Rosie and Mary's area. Just so you guys know, all the villager homes are customized, so there are villager photos in each of their yards, so you know who you're hanging out with. So over here is Mary's area, and I think Mary's area out of the two are my favorite because I just like the openness of it. I just like the openness of it. Maybe I should turn that on. Does that look better if I turn it on? I don't know. Hopefully it does. But we're gonna head on down this way and we're gonna continue on to the right of the island past this really large transition area here with a little moon, and I just love the moon, I do. And this is one of the final builds that I think I actually worked on like hardcore. Like this is the little mood board area that I absolutely ended up loving and just kept it. And I kind of wanted that to be in this general area here, which didn't quite happen the way that I wanted to, but it's fine. And then I made another little community garden over here, and I really wanted my ants, okay? I was obsessed about having ants in this area, and I got them. So I'm perfectly happy with that. And we are gonna go up this way, and this is like another land bridgey kind of area technically, but this is Chelsea and Lucy's area, and it's supposed to be kind of like a spoopy kind of meadow, and it didn't really turn out quite meadowy, but it's fine because again, it's really open and I love that. I love that. Now we're going down this ramp here to one of my favorite spots on the island. I made this little island thingy here with a cute moon, and there's a path that goes around both to the left and the right, but we're gonna go to the right, and the right takes you directly to the lovely Sherbs area. And I ended up customizing his house white and pink like everything else, and I think that is just so perfect and it's so cute. So, and here is Penelope's area, the lovely little Penelope. And I was actually planning on getting rid of her, but she ended up staying. And I'm so happy about that because I've never had her on a complete island. So, I wanted to show you guys this tiny little area here, but Penelope and CJ and Mary were being rude. But here is this area, and I think it's so cute. And you can see the top part of this cliff a lot better from Mary's perspective if you go to Mary's yard. But up here is the back half of the actual carnival area that leads you to the shopping district. And in the shopping district, we have the Able sisters right here and a cute little bridge that takes you over. And this is what the bridge area looks like. I did have plans to add some more things on this area, but that meant that I would have to take down a lot of stuff to get back there. And I didn't want to. That's the bottom line. I just didn't want to. So over here is the Nook's Cranny, and it looks so perfect in this area. I'm actually really happy that the Nook's Cranny updated the way that it did because listen, I really wanted it to look a certain way, okay? So I'm just gonna use my ladder to get down here, but for you guys, you'll have to walk around and follow the pink path here to get back to where I'm gonna show you. And there's two ways to enter that area, so you can continue to the left here or you can go up and around. It's totally up to you. But this is the area directly behind the community garden at the resident services, and it's going to take you all the way over here and lead you to the museum. And here is the museum in all of its glory. I think it is so cute, and honestly I do I always do really elaborate builds for my museum, but I'm happy with the simplicity of this one. I really just wanted the path to be kind of the star of the show here, but I think it turned out really cute with the museum glowing all mysterious in the background. I really wanted to turn that into a haunted house. I don't know what happened. I think I just forgot. And that's going to be a running theme on the island. There are just a lot of things that I just forgot to do, and it's totally fine. I'm actually okay with forgetting. So, over here is Meringue's house. I gave her a cute little cafe. Meringue isn't home, but I do have recordings of most of the villager interiors and photos and stuff like that. So, it's all on my channel. Feel free to check out the entire playlist of this island. I just can't believe that it's done. Like, I'm so proud of myself. But we're gonna head up here to one of the best spots in the entire island. This is the sunken mushroom patch that took absolutely forever to do, but I love doing a sunken mushroom patch. I think it's a great way to take up a lot of space on the island, and it's a great way to use up all of those large mushroom platforms and small ones and all the other ones. And I feel like there's just something so magical and witchy about a build like this. I definitely recommend that you guys do it if you are looking for a large build and you don't know exactly what to do. Do this. And it's actually a lot simpler than it looks. It looks really complicated, but it just takes a lot of time, that's all. But it is really easy to put together. And this takes us to the lovely Stitch's yard. I think Stitch's is the only one whose house is not who's not white and pink, but I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that because I just felt like Stitch's is not a white and pink type of dude, you know, and it's fine. It's fine. And I feel like the area, the color of his house matches the area perfectly. And there's a little vine right here that you can climb down and visit the campsite. And we have a villager in the campsite who is Chai. If anybody's wondering, I amiiboed in Chai, and I am totally and perfectly content with that, okay? Totally and perfectly content with Chai being there. I kind of just ran past the campsite actually, so let's go back. It's really simple. I was gonna do something for the back rocks there, but decided against it. I really just wanted it to feel a little isolated and overgrown, and I think I captured that pretty darn well. And mainly because I was just lazy. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really want to do anything else on the island. So we are gonna head back over and I'm gonna show you guys my house really quick because my house is right behind this area, well, right in front of this area, I mean. And this is my actual yard here. This is my house, which is not decorated, unfortunately, but I hate decorating the actual island rep homes since we don't have access to any of the HHP features. And until we do, I probably won't ever do this at my house again willingly unless you guys make me. But I just wanted it to be really pink and cute and fun, and I put a little picnic here, and you know, every haunted island needs a picnic, okay? So I'm gonna run over here really quick to show you two other areas that you guys didn't see quite yet, and that is the Secret Beach and the Bunny Twins area. And to get to those areas, we go right back across this path, and we head all the way straight across and down, ignoring the hideous CJ as we do so. And we're gonna head up this lovely path here that takes us to the shopping district, but right in between these trees is the Bunny Twins area. And this is one of the larger builds that I worked on in the beginning. So this is Francine's area, and Francine and Chrissy are the resident witches, like the official resident witches in the area. I gave Francine a cute orange, white, and yellow rose garden because that's just what I wanted to give her. And across the way here is Francine is Chrissy's yard. And Chrissy, she's just, you know, she is that witchy girl, okay? She's that witchy girl. But I really like the idea of giving them opposite exteriors and opposite interiors. So Francine's interior is just a little bit darker than Chrissy's, and I really like that, but they match generally. But this is the shot that I wanted to show you guys because I think it is so beautiful, and I am honestly speechless. Like, it just looks so pretty. And I just love it. I just love that it's darkened in the background there, so you really can't see it. Like, you can see it better at in 5 a.m. lighting actually, but I just really like the mysteriousness of this feel. And that's why I decided, that's one of the reasons I decided to save the DA towards night, just because of the glow and everything like that. So down these circle paths here, it takes you straight to the secret beach, and I actually was gonna leave this area undecorated, but I just think it looks so cute with the little cinnamon roll tray and the orange pie and all of that. I've actually never had an orange pie, so if anybody has had an orange pie in chat in the comments, please let me know what it tastes like because I have no clue. I didn't even know they put oranges in pies until this game. So that is that, and I'm pretty sure that's it for today. Oh wait, you know what, there's another little hidden spot behind Sherb's house. It's really easy to miss, like I missed it. And oh look, a double bridge moment. I love a good double bridge, and I never got to do one before this island, so I'm happy that I got to experiment with different structures on this island. And I think it's so cute, like just a double bridge. Look how cute that is, and I love it. So over here, if you sneak behind, if you sneak past these trees and like run on the beach a little bit here, just behind Sherb's house, we have some matching rose beds. I thought that looked really cute, and just another little seating area where you can eat and listen to the water crash against the shore. And that's it. That is literally it, you guys. And I am, again, so proud of myself. The island is finished, and I have nothing further to do except that little spot in the community garden, which honestly might just stay there and live there for all of eternity, which is fine because it is spooky and overgrown, and you know, no one cares about that section of the island anyway. So I'm a little sad. I'm always a little sad when I reach the end of my journey on an island because, you know, you spend so much time and effort on islands, and you just want to stay on them and love them forever, but unfortunately I just don't have the luxury of doing that, and this would not be my forever island if I had to have a forever island. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey, and I am so excited to start the next one with you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And again, thank you so much for your support, advice, and just watching and hanging out with me on this crazy spooky journey. I will see all of you guys on the next one. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.